Great, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me for another special health focus Tai Chi and Qigong class. We've been looking at or talking a little bit about mouth health and gum health, and there's one thought I'm going to leave you with today on that regard. Is it seems the more I research that an acidic mouth tends towards more teeth and gum problems. So I love vinegar, and I make my medicines all with apple cider vinegar, which is very healthy. But I'm starting now to think, okay, after I have had my tea, I make sort of herbal teas with vinegar, then I want to alkaline my mouth. So have a little block of cheese, that would do it. Rinse the mouth even with water is a good start. Or the xylitol. Let me grab some for a second. Oh, it's not in the cupboard. I thought I'd put it in. It's here. Here is some xylitol. This is a sugar substitute, but it is actually also a sugar. And it's recommended by this lady, Ellie Phillips, who is a dentist. This is her wee book, Kiss Your Dentist Goodbye, that I've started reading. I'm interested in it. I'm not saying she is the gospel for how to look after your teeth, but I think it is interesting. So this stuff does re-mineralize your teeth and alkaline your mouth. It does. I mean, I've been trying the gum and this just granules for a few days, and I do feel that my teeth are a lot cleaner and smoother. That's the first thing that I've definitely noticed. But it's thought to help get the pH level back to where it should be, so that you're not sitting with an acid mouth. And just a wee word about that. I realized something clanged in my head. I remembered that dogs are highly unable to take any xylitol at all. It's toxic to dogs. It can just kill them. So if you do have a dog in the house, you might consider just not. Or like when I realized that, I took all the products that I bought with xylitol out of the house with our dog, because dogs just will eat anything. You know, if you drop something, they'll eat it, and they'll raid your bin and that kind of thing. So it's just something to be very, very mindful of. I think cats are okay. Not that you would ever feed it to your animals at all, but just avoid it if you have dogs. So there you go. So alkaline your mouth. Keep alkalining your mouth, and even just rinsing your mouth with water after anything acid, or as I say, if you can take it, and if it's comfortable enough, xylitol gum or a wee bit of xylitol even in hot water, and rinse your mouth afterwards, will alkaline your system and help to or alkaline your mouth and help to remineralize your teeth. Remember, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a dentist. I'm just really passionate about all things health, and I want to share what I'm learning with you. So please do your own research. Don't take my word for it. But I think it's worth an investigation. And certainly chewing the gum, you get a lot of saliva. So if you have a dry mouth, it's also very useful to produce saliva. But bear in mind, a lot of the gums that we get here, your orbits and extras, they will have xylitol, but they also have other sweeteners like sorbitol and various other things that are not recommended by Dr. Ellie Phillips. She says that they can have detrimental effects on your digestion, whereas the xylitol she feels for humans is very safe and good. All right, so that's just that. I'm going down that rabbit hole, so I'm sharing it with you. Let's get up and do some Tai Chi, please. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to take right hand in a fist, please. Left hand straight and pulling back the thumb with the feet together, the hands together. We press forwards. Very good. And we're just going to take a few moments shaking out to get ourselves warmed up. So try and shake everything that you can. Good. You can take your weight onto one foot and shake out one leg. You can just plant the balls of the foot to make sure you're stable and swap over. Give it a bit of a shake. I'm not sure if you saw the article I shared on the WhatsApp group about Tai Chi to help with Parkinson's. I thought it may be of interest because it's also a neurological issue. Honestly, I haven't even read it myself yet, so we can all have a look at it. Apparently, it's a short article, and we'll maybe have a chat about it next week if there's anything of interest. Tai Chi is brilliant for everything. You know, it is really, truly a holistic practice. And if you can improve your health in any way, you're going to improve your health in every way, at least some. That's the principle of holistic practice, that we're an integrated body. So if one thing improves anything, then everything will benefit, especially if it's done in a natural way. Once we start to introduce chemicals, say for example, if we're tired, so we take caffeine or sugar, then we can actually swing our body into imbalance in another way. And so then we're sort of chasing our tails, trying to find balance. But a natural, holistic way, change direction please, of helping your body should actually help support all structures. So for example, if you're helping with your immune system to find its natural good balance, then your body will be healthier on all fronts. It's win-win. Good. Okay, easing from your stance. Let's take a few moments in quiet calm just to settle ourselves. Then open door 5, once through Phoenix. All right, shoulder width and level, please. Floating up. Chin slightly down and back. And take a few moments to breathe and calm. Listening to your body. Bringing your awareness to the quality of your breath. Allowing yourself to let go through your breath. Calm down. And listen behind you. Keep going, please. Good. Okay. Are we ready? And begin. Let's pause level with the waistline.
Breathing, relaxing down into your belly. And give your back a wee rub. Beautiful. Apologies, I forgot to check that the correct microphone was being used. I have it fixed now. Hopefully you can hear me clearer. Good, easing from your stance. I have no technician, so I have to do it myself. And I'm no technician. Okay, folks, beautiful. So let's now move straight on to our Phoenix form. I'm going to do the back view. We'll just do it once through together. Follow, breathe, relax. If you can't see what's happening with the arms, just try and get the shape as best you can. Breathe and relax. Think of it almost like freestyle dance. If you lose your way, just wing it, literally just keep moving. And it's much better to move with a happy and free spirit than to be panicking because you're not sure what the teacher's doing. Just move, it's fine. As long as it doesn't hurt, you're not doing yourself any damage. So let's come to the right-hand side. Floating up, please, through the top of the head. Chin slightly down and back, and relax down through your body. Take a moment and calm. And press your fingers gently down. We begin. Scoop under. Very good. Okay, I'm actually going to invite you to come and sit for a moment in a good upright posture to recover from all that. Now, if you haven't been doing this class for a long time, you might have looked at that and gone, I'm lost, I don't know what I'm doing, I can't do this. That's okay. You can actually sit and watch. Now, Nolan, my husband, who's also a Tai Chi teacher and a Kung Fu teacher, was telling me really interesting stuff last night. I must get the footage that he was watching and share it with you. Because what he was saying, there was a physiotherapist who was looking at muscle strength in people and looking at the body being out of alignment. And what he found that walking in time to music can actually realign. It allows any twists and contractions, the psoas muscle in particular. The psoas muscle is connecting the body and the legs, so it runs through. There's a whole bunch of psoas muscles that run through the pelvic cavity. And if ever there's an issue with the body, it tends to affect the psoas muscle that contracts to bring us up into the fetal position, this kind of protect me type position. So what he was saying, this physio was saying that if the psoas muscle is impacted, if it has contracted and is causing other problems, getting people to walk in time with music can instantly allow the psoas muscle to release. And he said that not only does doing it help those muscles to release, but watching somebody doing it helps those muscles to release. Moving in time with music, walking with music. He also said, interestingly, that if you watch somebody walking out of step with music, it'll make those muscles contract. And it certainly is true with me as a dancer. If I see people moving out of time with music, my whole system gets upset. But I thought it was very interesting. He also said about thinking of your past. So, for example, he was working on someone who spoke English as a second language. And this person had come to him and the psoas muscle was tight and things were out of balance. And he got the client to speak to him in her mother's tongue, in the language that she grew up in, and instantly those muscles released. So I think it's really fascinating. Moving in time with music, thinking of your childhood, thinking of better times, speaking a language or even a repertoire that brings you back to a time of serenity or well-being can actually help to release the pelvis, the psoas muscles, which then helps everything else function so much better. The psoas muscle impacts balance issues, it impacts mobility restriction issues, and with adduction and abduction of the legs, opening and closing the legs. So much is impacted by the psoas muscle, and it all comes down to a kind of emotional freedom of expression. So when you walk in time with music, things sort themselves out. Kinks and twists in the system can realign. And as I say, talking in a language of your better days or your home language can really help as well. Isn't that interesting? But one of the things I thought was really interesting, and I totally get it, is watching people doing something like Tai Chi or even just walking in time with music can actually help your own body to release, relax, and reset. So isn't that good to know? So yes, by all means, you can do these movements, whatever it is, Tai Chi, or even just marching away to music. But if you can't do that to help yourself, watch somebody else do it. Put Strictly Come Dancing on or something, or even just, I don't know. We'll have to find you some images of people marching to music, but it can be very, very therapeutic and help your body to reset. I thought that might be of interest to you. And hopefully while you were listening in good posture and breathing. So next time, if you get a bit overwhelmed as we're doing practice in this class, sit yourself down, get a cup of tea, sit in good posture and watch, because you're actually going to benefit just from watching it, relaxing into it. Think of like looking at a goldfish bowl, for example, just enjoy the view, and it actually helps our own bodies to release, relax, and reset. Maybe you've had your rest. Now let's get up if you can and do some, or if you prefer, you can sit and watch. But we're leaving the Phoenix for now, and we're coming on to our 19 step. Now, in the first instance, I'm going to do some mirror work for you. I know not everybody likes mirrors. It can be a bit confusing, but you can do this mirrored, or you can do it the same way if you like. Really, it should just be done the one way. I'm going to show you mirrored view. This means you can see what my hands are doing, but this is your right hand. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? And wave. Okay, so I am your mirror image. Yeah, so if you get lost, often the very intelligent people go, oh, well, that's her left hand, so this is my left hand, and it gets confusing. Just copy me. Okay, so we're going to start at the beginning. This time, feet parallel if you can. We float up through the top of the head, the chin slightly down and back, and take a few moments to breathe and calm. Calming down. Let's find all 10 fingers and gently press them down. We're going to release belly, hips, and knees, peeling away your your right foot. No, sorry, I'll start again. Feed into your right foot, peel away the left foot, step open, relax the foot down, and shift your weight into center. Good, we're going to breathe in and float up. And breathe out, release, relax down. Excellent. We do a little gathering to the right in order to scoot up to the left. Release to the left, lift your right toes and turn on the heel. Feeding forwards, bring the back foot in and step forwards. Circling down towards the back leg, relax down and feed forwards, expand the arms apart. Turning the front palm and bring your right side through. Raise right hand in a fist, lower the fist into your palm. Raise hand and fist together and stamp down. Very good. Let's relax there. Take a breath. So we're going to do that much again. And I'm going to come over to the correct side. It's over there. Because I forgot that I'm mirroring, so I still need to be on your right side. So let's do that again. Just that much. Ready? Check posture. Calming down. And release. Belly, hips, knees. Filling your right foot. Emptying your left foot. Step open to your left. Shift the weight to center. Breathe in, float up. And relax down, breathing out. Gather to the right. Lift to your left. Release to your left. Lift the right toes, pivot on the heel. Feeding in to your front foot. Back foot comes in and we expand, step forwards. Circle back and down. Expand. Turn and bring your right side through. So you can't see my feet. So here the right heel is lifted. We come up into a fist, turn the left palm and relax down. Fist into hand. Stretch the arms apart as we lift and stamp. Good. Open the fist and release, expand to the corner. Lifting the arms up and over, turning on the heel. We feed the weight forwards and step through right. Change. Step through left. Change. Step through right. Now we're going to find the corner, to your back corner, you're turning away from me, and make your left hand into a fist. Relax into your center, we're going to punch. Good, release, and let's close there, relax down. Well done. Now what I find when I'm mirroring, it's all dandy while we're facing each other, and even the corners is fine, but as soon as we turn to go sideways on, it's more difficult for people to mirror and they start to want to do the same thing as me. So let's do this section of stepping and punching the same. I'm no longer mirroring, okay? So let's see, we've just done our stamp. Our right hand is in a fist. And we're going to open to the right. We lift up and over, so your left foot's in front, and we feed the weight forwards and we step right. So we're all doing the same thing, yeah? And we change arms, and we step left. We change arms, and we step right. So it's 3 steps, good? We're going to find our corner. So as your palms turn to face up, we're going to face towards the back corner. And your left hand, closer to your body, in line with your elbow, comes into a fist. To then punch to the corner and release. Good. Bring your left hand under and your right hand forwards into T-shaped position. Roll back to your left. Roll your hands over. Feed forwards, screw into position, and fill your hands and fill your waist. So you're filling back in your waist, as well as filling your hands forwards. Good, and rest. Excellent. Now, some of you are just new to this class, and I know that this is quite challenging and difficult stuff, where, you know, we're moving parallel to each other. Sometimes you're facing away from me. So what I'd like to do now is the mirror image of what you're doing, but facing you. So we're going to walk towards each other. In effect, we have turned the room. So we're doing exactly the same choreography, but we're leaving out the sideways movement. Okay, so can we go into, you have stamped with your right foot and your right hand on top in fist. Good. We're going to open the fist and hug ball to the corner around your hip. And we lift the hands up and over. Turn out your left foot, bringing your left hand down to hip height and bring your right hand and foot forwards. So your fingers of your right hand should be pointing up and level with your nose. So you can look past your fingertips. We then gently turn and change arms. The top hand comes down, the lower hand comes up, and we step through again. So same side, hand and foot stepping forwards. Excellent. Bring the other hand down beside your hip. Think of it as like a little platform. If you see from the side, it's about level with your hip. it's like you're balancing or you're supporting yourself with the lower hand. Let's try again. We change and step. Good. Let's just do those 3 steps again, please. So we go from our stamp, we open, we come up and over, and we step forwards right hand and foot. And the left hand is down about level with mid-hip, pretty much in line with your belly button. We change and step. Hand in front of nose, hand, it's about level with the knee, actually, this way. Good, change and step. Excellent, okay. So the front hand is very good. Some of us, our lower hand is a bit lost. The lower hand, you should give yourself a little bit of space. It's away from your body, and that gives you stability. If it's too close to the body, try it, bring the hand in. You'll feel, oh, it's like our support has gone. So we bring the hand out, and actually the hand is at about the same level away from your body as the foot on the same side. Do you see that? So if you look at the screen, it's 2-dimensional. You see my hand and my foot are in line, even though my foot is behind, yeah, but width-wise, they're in line. That's your 3 harmony principle. So if we bring the arm out, you'll notice it doesn't feel balanced. Try it. And if you bring the arm across your body, you'll notice it's all right. That's more like the character 3 Xingyi stance, but actually we want it here, level with the foot. So if what I just said made no sense, don't worry about it. It's a different style of martial arts. So hand in line with foot. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to turn the palms over. Basically, you're just turning your palms. But to do that, you need to turn your waist. You need to turn from here, from your center, not your waist, sorry, your whole, suppose it is your waist, but you're turning from the center of your body. So you're turning slightly towards your left. And because you're turning your body, it gives you power and connection to turn your palms to face up. So now your body is on a diagonal between your 2 hands. Your body's facing the corner. Your front hand is still in line with your front foot, and your back hand, your left hand, is still in line with your back foot, and we're going to make a fist with the left hand. And just think of sinking into your belly. Now, a punch is an interesting phenomenon. We're going to keep the body straight and keep the small of the back full. It should not be scooped. That's a scoop. Do you see it? The wee kink. We want to keep the back nice and full. Now, I'm very hourglass shaped, so you might think that, oh, you have a real kink. That's my hip. So my back is actually, if I turn to you, my back is quite flat. It's not like this. If you try to punch like that, you'll hurt your back. So we have to fill the back as we prepare. And all we do to punch is turn your body, twist through your center line, and that sends your arms in 2 directions. So we're sending the fist forwards to the corner, and we're sending the elbow of your right hand back to the opposite corner. So it's like parallel tracks, train tracks. One fist is sliding forwards on the track, the other arm is sliding back on its parallel track. Yeah, so try again. Prepare, left hand in fist, right hand facing up, relax to center, fill your back, turn your waist, and slide along the 2 lines. Yeah, literally, if I don't have the corner, I'm literally doing this. I'm not going absolutely back with the elbow. It's parallel. Yeah, but it's not back here. See, that breaks the line of my back. So the fist starts facing up, and as we turn, it turns to face down. Have a little play with it, relax, and punch. We don't have to be explosive. In fact, it's better not to be explosive when you're learning. Just get the feeling. And we don't completely extend the arm. It's 70%, so there's still a bit of release in the elbow. It's not here, it's here. Yeah? Good, and rest. Take a breath. Good, okay. So, this is a video, so I'd like you to play with that section. If you're new to this form, play with that section. But some of the group are not new to the form, so we're going to do the whole form now. And next week, we will take the next section of the form and break it down a little bit more, and then piece it back together again. So hopefully, if you know it, you're getting more in depth, you're starting to see more nuances and how it's being done. And if you're new, you're getting a chance to get an overview and also start to build it up. So let's leave the breakdown for now and start just doing the whole form as a unit. Okay, let's try. Ready? I'm going to do the back view now. If it's too much, if you're not sure what you're doing, have a wee watch, or just dance along, see what happens. And we'll do it a couple of times, and then we'll have a relaxation. Okay, ready? Check posture. Relax to center. And release, belly, hips, knees. Open. Breathing in. And out. A little gather. And turn. Release. Turn. Step. Expand. Open. Come in. Hammer punch. Make a fist. Relax down. Up. Down. Release. Up and over 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. Prepare. Left hand and fist. Find your corner and punch. Apparent close up. Actually, this isn't apparent close up, but it's very like it. Feed the weight forward, screw into position, fill your hands, fill your waist. Relax to center. Step back 5 times. This time we're going to sweep and chomp. Release to the left, lift the right toes, turn, and step underneath yourself. Bring the weight across, step to the corner, heel in, release the front toes and turn. Left hand into a fist, relax down. Release the front foot and step. Find your corner. This time it's the right hand is going to punch. Relax to center and punch. Good, release, expand. Lifting the left toes, pivot, and bring the right side through. Up, down. Up, down. Release. Expand and come to chest height. Palms facing down, relax down. To the base of the body, pause there. Think of sealing in your good energy. Weight to the floor. Float up. Fill right. Close left. Good, and recover. Heel tap. Excellent. Okay. We'll do it once more. I'll do it as a demonstration. You can do it with me if you like. I'm going to go a little bit quicker and I'm not going to say anything. So by all means, take this as an opportunity, for want of a better expression, to watch someone else move, walk in time with the music. Just watch and enjoy. But if you can, if you want to, by all means, join in as well. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. By the way, do you want to see front view or back view? Can I get a hand in the air if you want to see front view? One. Okay. What to do? Okay, I'll do the front view this time. Do you want to see mirrored front view? That's another question. Yes, okay, I'll show you the whole thing, mirrored front view. Relax and enjoy. Okay, so it was less than perfect because I still don't practice the mirrored version for myself, but hopefully that was a good indication. I realized my feet fell off the screen a couple of times, but anyway, that's something to play with. But shall we do a relaxation now? Let's come together and relax. You've worked very hard today. So as I say, anytime you can watch an activity. Of course, if you feel up to it, do it. But if you're feeling tired or sore or your balance is giving you grief or whatever it might be, if there is a reason, a good reason that you're not able to do it yourself, watch somebody else do it and watch them with pleasure. The relaxation aspect of watching someone moving rhythmically is quite powerful, as I say, and I will share that research. I'll get Willem to pass me on these video clips that he was watching, these YouTube clips. I was fascinated and was like, oh, good for you, Willem. You know, this is the kind of thing I'm interested in. So cheers. So yes, let us have a wee relaxation. Plant your feet shoulder width and level, please, and float up through the top of your head. Bring the chin slightly down and back. And just give yourself a few moments to arrive here and now in stillness. So if it's comfortable to do so, close your eyes. And as soon as you do that, you may notice there are certain things that become obviously present. One of them is your breath. And the breath is the most magnificent relaxation tool because it's always there. Notice how you're breathing. Notice the quality of your breath. So it's not necessary to change anything about your breath in order to use it as a relaxation tool. First and foremost, we just observe it. Bring your awareness and notice that you are breathing. Notice how fast or slow, if it's deep or shallow. Notice if there is any part of the body that you feel is primarily doing the breathing. Do you feel it in your nostrils or in your nasal passage? Do you feel it in your throat? Do you feel it in the top of your chest? Do you feel it in your lungs? Do you feel it in your diaphragm? Do you feel it in your belly? Actually, we breathe with our whole body. And often when we're doing our Tai Chi relaxation, we bring our awareness to the tailbone. So we're actually also breathing with the perineum, with the point between our two legs. Let's bring our awareness there now and notice with each in-breath, there is a movement. And with each out-breath, right down in the base of the body, there is a release. So you can think of the perineum, the area just where the tailbone curls in. It's a kind of diaphragm. You're breathing with your whole being. Think of breathing now with the base of your body. And there's no need to change or do anything. Simply observe that as you breathe, there is a kind of expansion and contraction. Now, as we do this breath, as we continue to breathe, we don't want to allow the body to collapse. Let's keep the top of the head nice and light, floating up. Keep the chin slightly down and back. And feel the base of the body breathe. Can you feel the area of your tailbone? The coccyx. It's actually called a coccyx because it's kind of the shape of a beak, of a bird's beak. So as you breathe, that little curled up tail gently expands, uncurls a little bit, and then recurls. You'd also think of it a little bit like a hedgehog curled up in a ball and gently uncurling. So breathe into your tailbone. Or as my standing practice teacher calls it, the tail feathers. And as you breathe into the perineum, the base of the body, and the tail feathers, you'll notice that each out breath is a chance to release and relax a little bit more. This can be very useful for helping relieve nerve problems. As it's the base of the spine, if there's tension there, if there's trauma making a contraction stay tight, then the nervous system is impeded. So let's breathe into the tailbone and allow everything to release. We think of the base of the body as a kind of diaphragm, as a place we breathe from and with. Breathing down into the tailbone helps us to draw the energy down into the lower dantian. Think of it as the base of the bowl that we're breathing into. Good. For now, let's gently smile into that area. Take a breath and let go. And let's bring our awareness a little higher up to the diaphragm, the actual diaphragm, which sits underneath the rib cage. So basically, this is now on the top of the dantian bowl. And notice the diaphragm as you breathe. This band of muscle that's gently rising and falling, stretching and releasing. Breathing into your diaphragm now. Now, often when we are emotional, if we're going through emotional traumas, we find that the diaphragm area becomes tight. And actually that can impact our breathing. So if we're holding ourselves together emotionally, we may also be restricting our breathing. So breathing into the diaphragm area, releasing into it, helps us to release and process emotions. It also helps with digestive transit, helps you poo, and it's giving the liver a gentle massage. So it's helping us detox our system. And of course, it's helping us breathe. Very good. Let's gently smile into that middle level, into the diaphragm, breathing into it, and relax. Let's now bring our awareness to the lungs. And just follow your breath in the lungs themselves. Again, at this stage, we're not actually trying to change anything. We're simply following the quality of the breath in each of these areas. Remember, the lungs are three-dimensional. So we're not just breathing forwards in our lungs, we're breathing into the sides and into the back of our lungs. Bring your awareness to the entire shape and depth of your lungs as you breathe. With each breath, we are energizing our system. With each out breath, we're deepening our relaxation. If you're tired, you can focus more on the quality of the in-breath. But if you need more relaxation, you can focus on the quality of the out-breath. By focusing on the lungs, we help aid recovery after illness or injury of the lungs. If you have asthma, bronchitis, if you've had COVID, just feeling into the lungs, gently smiling into them. Think of being kind to them and grateful to them for every breath. A gentle, positive spin can really liven up an aspect of our being. Just like if somebody says to you, "Good job," you feel good. The body responds in the same way. Breathe and feel into your lungs. Very good. Now let's bring our awareness back to the whole body. Breathing into the whole body, just for a moment, feeling the whole body responding to the breath. Feel your whole body full of life force. Feel the whole body relax. Very good. Let's bring the hands gently to cover center, guiding your awareness back to your belly, back to your center. Breathe and calm into the very center point of your belly. Picture a tiny point of light, like a distant sun, in the center of your belly. and feel your energy is stronger. Beautiful, well done everyone. Let's ease from our stance, please, bringing the awareness back to the whole body. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, bring your awareness back to your room. And slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes. Good stuff. Well, I got carried away, folks, and we're 6 minutes over. My apologies, but I hope you enjoyed your breath practice. Please remember your breath is there every moment of your life. So if you're ever stressed, just bring your awareness to the quality of your breath. Be with it, and with each out breath, let go. And very quickly, you will find that things start to feel better. When we relax, when we smile or allow a little bit of pleasantness to come into our feeling, our energy flows and we heal. We actually feel better. So don't forget to breathe and follow your breath. Thank you so much for joining me today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the class. It was lovely to see you as always, and happy practicing, happy Halloween, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.